Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to TJK Network. My name is Tyler Kazarzak, and we welcome you here live at the PTHS softball field, where momentarily, Pequannock will play their second game of the season, taking on the visiting Madison Dodgers. So Pequannock started their season off on April 1st, 2 days ago. We were originally actually going to stream it, but it got overlapped with baseball's home opener as well, which was supposed to be the day before, but got moved to that day because of the rain. So we covered baseball, and we left a camera here to stream it for our other station, so you guys can still get coverage due to that mishap. But Pequannock is coming off a brutal 16-3 loss, only going 5 innings against Whippany Park. So they are entering this game with an 0-1 record, with an 0-1 divisional record as well. It will be another divisional game as Madison and Pequannock are in the same division. So Madison will be coming in this game also 0-1 with a 0-1 divisional record as well. And they came off a 14-3 loss to Morris Catholic starting off their season. They also lost at home as well. Let's go into our stats for this game. So let's go over this team last season. So last year was a pretty rough year for Pequannock as they went 7-19, which is a .269 winning percentage with a 3-9 divisional record, .250 in the division for a winning percentage. They finished 6th in the NJAC Liberty division, and they lost in the first round in the state sectional playoffs against Jefferson, the 2 seed, as Pequannock was the 15 seed. Anyways, let's get into today's batting order. Starting off, or I should say leading off, will be the starting pitcher, number 18, Savannah Liccardo, followed by center fielder, number 13, Sophia Picardo, then second base, number 15, Kira Killian, and then fourth is going to be third base, number 14, Katie Inglis, then batting fifth, first base, Sophia Erickson, number 25, and then sixth, catcher, number 10, Ava Schickman, and then seventh will be left fielder, number 3, Gabby Bloomert. At designated hitter, DH, number 24, Sophia Turo, batting eighth. And at ninth, right fielder, number 19, Brooke Smith. Be sure to hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Subscribing is completely free and it helps us out a ton. Send us this message to family and friends who can subscribe. We have hit 1,000 subscribers at the end of the winter sports season. Let's keep that growth going. This stream is brought to you by bulbhead.com and topwaterbastards.com. My name is Todd Kazarzak, reporting this game to you live here on TJK Network. We thank you for tuning in. And we will begin momentarily. This team this year is pretty much returning almost the same core as last year, only losing a couple seniors. The main big one was number 20, Mackenzie Minervini, who was their ace pitcher. She's, of course, now playing for FDU D1. She was a solid pitcher. She got actually 6 out of the 7 wins on the team last year. She had a 6-7 record, so she was actually pretty much nearing a 500 record despite the team's struggles. So she was doing the best she could on the field. So now Savannah Liccardo will be the reigning, you could say, taking over starting pitcher. The team's only got 3 pitchers in the, you could say, their entire roster. Savannah Liccardo is the starting pitcher for the going to be for the entire season, as softball doesn't have a pitch count cooldown like baseball, so she can start every game. And the 2 relievers are number 3, Gabby Bloomer, who's, of course, playing in the outfield, but she can also come in when needed. And also number 23, Emma Losinger, also is another relieving pitcher. So let's get into the starting pitcher stats here. So as you can see there, Savannah Liccardo takes the mound. So here she is. So she's coming in with that 0-1 record with a 63 ERA. She only was able to get through one inning as she allowed 9 hits and also hit a batter in the process. She did get 2 strikeouts, but she's looking to bounce back in this game and try to get a better start. So the Pequannock defense comes out as we get ready for the leadoff batter for Madison shortly. And here she comes. So leading off will be number 16, Anna Bochner. So we get things rolling here. So here we are getting ready for the first pitch by Liccardo. And this one's a little high, 1-0. Savannah Liccardo throws a strike, 1-1. This one's hit. And will be a base hit single for Madison to get things started here. Up next to bat, number 3, Hartner. Megan Hartner. This one's sent back foul. This one's bunted. And the runner at first will be out. But Madison's able to get that runner to second there. And now batting third is Georgia Mock, number 6. Another one tipped back foul there. 0-1. And this one just on the line, grounded foul. So 0-2 on Mock. This one gets behind Schickman, and that's going to get a runner to third. 2-2. And that's one will go foul. Swing and a miss. Savannah Liccardo gets the strikeout for 2 outs. Up next to bat, number 2, Aubrey Porciello. 1-0. This one's grounded. They get the out at first base to end off the top of the first inning. So Pequannock able to get themselves out of that little early jam and will now be up to bat momentarily for the bottom of the first. Due up for Pequannock is Savannah Liccardo, who will be leading off, followed by Sophia Picardo, and then Kira Killian. Starting pitcher for Madison will be number 6, it looks like, Georgia Mock. So Georgia Mock, I believe, has not seen action in the first game because there's nothing logged. But we can get her stats for last season. So Georgia Mock had a 7 ERA last season, 9 strikeouts, 12 hits off of her. So here comes Sophia Picardo, or excuse me, Savannah Liccardo, number 18, leading off for Pequannock, as she is dealt a strike. This one is hit, but it lands in the glove at center field for the out. Now up to bat number 13, Sophia Picardo. One out on Picardo. That will be strike 1, 1-1. That one's a little high there. This one's grounded over right by first base, and they get the out. 2 outs. Now up to bat, number 15, Kira Killian. This one's hit. And Kira Killian's able to rush to first. She is safe. We continue. Now up to bat, number 14, Katie Inglis. That one's high. One on Inglis. That one's low. 2-1 with 2 outs. Runner on first base. And it's now 3-1. This one goes foul. Inglis works it to a full count. This one is grounded to left field for a base hit. So Kira Killian advances to second. Inglis to first. Now up to bat, number 25, Sophia Erickson. And she is dealt a strike. That one is a little high. 1-1. Strike 2. 1-2 count on Sophia Erickson. This one is hit to right field. Coming home to score is Kira Killian, and the Panthers get on the board. So Sophia Erickson brings her runner in. Also batting now is Ava Schickman, number 10. Starting off with a 1-0 count on that first pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. This one's high. Popped up. And it is caught by Sadie Macer to end off the first inning. But Pequannock scores first. An RBI single from Sophia Erickson. Kira Killian, the one scoring at home plate. Here we are at the top of the second inning. Batting is number 10, Tessa Polke. This one's high for ball one. Swing and a miss. Strike one. That one's foul. 1-2. The count. Two the count. Swing and a miss. First out from a strikeout. Now batting, number 25, is Giuliano. Strike one. That one's low. Ball one. To even the count at 1-1. Strike two. This one goes foul. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Liccardo. 2 outs. Now batting is number 7, Gunlack, who is dealt a strike. Emma Gunlack. Strike two. 0-2 on Gunlack. That one's a little low. Ball one. That one goes foul. This one's grounded. Over to second base. Over to first to Erickson for the out. And now we'll end off the top of the second as we now enter the bottom, where Pequannock comes back up to bat. Here we are, entering the bottom of the second. This one is high for ball one. Also batting for Pequannock is number 3, Gabby Bloomert. This one's low. 2-0. Due up after is Sophia Turo and Ava Martino. 3-0 on Bloomert. Bloomert is dealt her first strike. It's 3-1. And Bloomert gets a walk. Now up to bat, Sophia Turo. Oh, 1. This one's popped up high. And lands on the ground. No one gets it. And it's a base hit for the Golden Panthers. Now up to bat, number 11, Ava Martino. With 2 on base. Going for the bunt. It goes foul. So 0-1 on Martino. This one's grounded. We're at third base. They get the out at first, but runners will advance. Now up to bat, Brooke Smith, number 19. And that one's high. Popped up. Goes foul. Excuse me, that's batting is actually number 18, Savannah Liccardo, back to the leadoff spot. So 1-1 count on Liccardo. That one's low, it's 2-1. Now it's 3-1 on Liccardo. Apologies for the little mistake there. Looks like they had a 10th spot written on that list. A little confused. That's going to be a walk, though, on Liccardo. And now the bases are loaded. And now it's bat for Pequannock, number 13, Sophia Picardo. And we're also going to have a pinch runner come in to take over for Savannah Liccardo. Coming in is number 9, Danielle Turo. Sophia Turo's younger sister, I believe. So 1 out. Bases loaded. Sophia Picardo gets the hit. They try to go for the out at home, but Pequannock is safe. It's 2-0 Panthers. The bases are still loaded as all the runners advance. And now to bat, Kira Killian. This one's high. And it goes foul. No one able to get that one there. This one's grounded to left field. Coming in to score is 2 more runs. It's now 4-0 Pequannock. And now up to bat, Katie Inglis, number 14. One 0 on Inglis. One. This one's high. This one's low. 3-1. And that one is ball 4. Another walk. Bases back to being loaded once again with only 1 out. Now to bat, Sophia Erickson. She's dealt a strike. That one's low. Ball 1. That one's high. Three one. And this one's worked to a full count. 3-2 on Sophia Erickson. This one is grounded, but goes foul. We continue on here at a full count. That one's high. Ball 4. So that is going to be another walk, and we'll bring another runner home here to make it 5-0. And we're going to have a timeout here from Madison. Pequannock up with a very good 5-0 lead. 2 innings in this game. We will see if Madison makes a pitching change. It looks like they will continue on with Georgia Mock. So bases remain loaded as one is walked home here. And now Ava Schickman up to bat. So a strike on the first pitch. 0-1 on Schickman. This one's high. Popped up. Caught for the out. Now up to bat, Gabby Bloomer. That one's high. Once again, ball 1. One, 1. That one's going to be ball 2. This one's high. On the track. It makes its way to the fence there. Multiple runs coming in here. And Pequannock makes it 6-0. Actually, now 7-0. There you go. It was also a base hit double. As now Sophia Turo is up to bat. So it was actually 3 runs that scored, so it's 8-0 from Bloomert's base hit double. So 3 RBIs. 1-1. Two, 1. This one's high again. 3-1 on Turo. And that one's low. Another walk. Now batting, Ava Martino. 2 outs. Madison looking for the final one here. This one goes foul. This one will go foul. 0-2. And that's going to be strike 3. And that'll be the final out to end off this second inning where Pequannock puts on a good show on the offense. And it is now 8-0 as we now enter the top of the third momentarily. Here we are, entering the top of the third. This one's high for ball 1. Also batting, I believe, is number 33. This one goes to left field. And also technically out, but it's going to roll foul, so we're back up to bat. 1-1 the count on number 33, Aliana S. Or Shaughnessy, if I pronounced that correctly. Popped up high. And that's also going to be foul. 1-2 on the count. Two. That one's high. Full count, 3-2. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Licardo. Now to bat, Sadie Macer, number 5. This one's tipped back. 0-1. One the count. That's another swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1-2 the count on Sadie Macer. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout. 2 outs. This one's hit to left field. Pequannock will hold off number 16, Faulkner, to a base hit single. Now batting number 3, Megan Harder. Foul ball, 0-1. One one. Two one. Another one foul there. Evens the count at 2-2. And it's now a full count. 3-2. And that is going to be a strikeout. And I had to check that swing there. It will be. And that's going to be the third out to end the top of the third. Great showing from Savannah Liccardo, getting some huge strikeouts. Here we are entering the bottom of the third, up with the leadoff hitter, Savannah Liccardo. This one lands right by center field. It'll be a base hit for Liccardo. And a pinch runner coming in. That is Daniel Turo. Now up to bat, Sophia Picardo. One 0. This one to center field is caught for the out. Now up to bat, Kira Killian. Grounded to left field. Another base hit for the Golden Panthers as Daniel Turo advances to second. Now up to bat, Katie Inglis. First pitch to Inglis is a ball. 1-0. This one's high. Is it enough? It's gone! A home run for Katie Inglis. It is now 11-0 Pequannock. And now up to bat, Sophia Erickson. Popped up in foul territory, caught for the out. Two outs. Two 0. Also, this is Ava Schickman at bat. Excuse me. Two 1. That one hit. That one goes foul. Swing and a miss. Strike two. And that one's going to go foul. 2-2 still. Now it's high. 3-2. Swing and a miss. That's strike three. And that's out number three to end off the bottom of the third as we now enter the top of the fourth momentarily. But Pequannock, a home run, makes it 11-0 as they continue to lead in this game. Top of the fourth. Coming shortly. Pequannock with a 11-0 lead. I believe under the mercy rules, if once it's 5 innings, if the lead is by 10 or more, the game ends early. This one's hit, but caught by Ava Martino for the first out. Another pop-up here, and another catch for the Golden Panthers. Savannah Licardo getting this one. 2 outs. The first 2 batters, both on a single pitch to each of them. Oh, 1. This one's gonna fly over to Ava Martino, who makes the big catch to end off the top of the fourth. Amazing defense by the Golden Panthers as they take out the 3 first batters in that top half of the inning.
Let's go, TJK.
Dude, I bring luck.
Bring a look?
Yeah, seriously.
Oh my god. 11-0.
Yeah.
Lady Panthers. Are you live?
Yeah. I'm muted though.
Lady Panthers. You're doing good.
Yes, sir.
I'll see you around.
See ya. And we're also going to have a pitch and change as Madison comes back on here. Coming in is number 12, Hagovsky. If I am pronouncing that correctly. As we now enter the bottom of the fourth. So Havgovsky comes in relief of Georgia Mock. And this one lands at left field. It's going to be a base hit for the Golden Panthers to start off here. Now up to bat, Sophia Turo. That was Gabby Bloomer with the leadoff hit. That's going to be 1-0 on Turo. Swing and a miss at strike one. That one's low for it to be ball 2, 2-1. That one's high. 3-1 the count. And that one's tipped back, foul. It's a full count at 3-2. And Turo works a walk. This will force Bloomer to advance to second. Now to bat, Ava Martino. Martino dealt a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2. This one's high. That'll be ball 1. Count is now 1-2. This one's popped up high. Goes foul. This one lined over, but it's going to be foul right by left field, so we continue. Count still remains 1-2 for Martino. And it'll be a strikeout. That'll be the first out on Pequannock. Savannah Lacarda back up to bat. Well, no, on Lacarda. 2-0. That's going to be strike one. Count now at 3-1. Swing and a miss. It's now a full count. 3-2 on Savannah Liccardo. And this one goes high and foul. Popped up. Caught by the pitcher. And that's out number 2. Now up to bat Sophia Picardo for Pequannock. That one's low. Ball 1. This one's high. And goes foul. This one's lined over to right field. Going home. And Pequannock is able to secure another run in. 12-0. Kira Killian up to bat for Pequannock. Oh no. That one strikes dirt. 2-0. Two, 1. This one's high. And is not caught, but it's foul. even count at 2-2. Fouled. Back. The count remains the same. This one lands right by right field. Coming in to score is Sophia Picardo and Sophia Turo to make it 14-0. It's another base hit as well for Pequannock. And now it's back, Katie Inglis. This one's high again, but it's going to be a pop-up, and it's caught at center field for the third out. That'll be the end of the fourth inning as we now enter the top of the fifth. Pequannock tacks on 2 more runs in the bottom of the fourth. It's now a 14-0 game. Been an excellent game for the Golden Panthers after being mercied 16-3 in our last game. They have came in strong, you could say, and dominant in this game. Savannah Lacardo still continuing for the Golden Panthers. Now, we're in the top of the fifth here. Swing and a miss to start off here with a strike. Is that a swing? Nope. It will be ball one. It's another one high there. It's 2-1. That's going to be a strike to even the count at 2-2. Fouled. That one's high. Ball 3, full count. That's another one foul to keep it going. Swing and a miss. And that's out number 1. That was Juliana who struck out there. And now, Gunlock, number 7, up to bat. And my gun lock. Swing and a miss. Strike one. This one lands at center field. It's going to be a base hit. This one's high. Goes foul. One out, one strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2. High for ball one. This one goes foul once again. And another one foul. That's going to be ball two. This one is lined foul. Once again. Runner goes. And she is safe at second. That was also a strikeout for out two before the runner went, so another batter up, and the first pitch is a strike. So Savannah Lacarda picked up another strikeout as that runner tries to steal base, and this one gets behind, and the runner advances to third. 1-1 count. This one is lined over to Kira Killian. She gets the third out. And also, that is going to do it. As the Golden Panthers mercy the Dodgers with a final score of 14-0 after 5 innings. After being mercied in their first game of the season, Pequannock responds with a huge bounce-back victory and will even their record from 0-1 to 1-1, and Madison will remain winless at 0-2. So, that will do it here on TJK Network. Again, your final score, 14-0, only 5 innings played. Pequannock advances 1-1, Madison drops to 0-2. This is Todd Kasterzak reporting this game to you live here at the PTHS softball field here on TJK Network. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications to stay alert when we broadcast next. Our next broadcast will be on Saturday, where Pequannock girls lacrosse will be taking on the Kinnelon Colts for their home opener. And also, it is a game on Gavin game, and also it will be a multi-header as the boys lacrosse team will be playing right next door on Stadium Field. And that will be on TJK Network 2, and all the JV games we're going to try to get on the other stations as well. So it's going to be a packed Saturday. TJK Network won't be broadcasting tomorrow as baseball plays on the road as they look to continue as they came off a 10-0 victory against the Kinnelon Colts in the second game of that little season series at Kinnelon. So, been pretty good for Pequannock yesterday and today for baseball and softball. Anyways, we will see you in the next broadcast. We hope you have a great rest of your day, everybody. Peace out.